from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Baker. That's reeled in. It's Skinner. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Great place to start for this offense. First carry of the season for this transfer. Runs through a tackle. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He wants to throw it. Hauls it in. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the air, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. Stop. Good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Patterson. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him.
Got a little grass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Pressure coming. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay, I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Here comes the heat. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Boley. Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Just feeds the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Plucks it out of the air. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Bowman. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. And they got it.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that side.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner. Stumbled to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Right on target this time. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle with Skinner. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I think we're getting an idea of how good he can be. Like, this tight end has 5 catches already. We're still in the first half, but finding a way to get open, different parts of the field, reading zone, beating man coverage. This guy's been a matchup problem.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. To the air, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Miller. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time they'll go to the running game. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He goes right back to the air. Under fire. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great awareness, picks up the first down, and slides at the exact right moment. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
So now it's second and long. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pocket breaking down. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Hoosiers take their first time out. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. He's looking to pass. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's cross. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Fires quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Here's the pressure. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's crossed. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with UCF taking on the number 4 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Knights, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Coming out with it, it's Cross. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Finding open areas. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Caught by Williams on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but
makes the catch and he's free. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Davis. Got enough for the first. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Miller. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Baker. Skips away from pressure. Got a 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. He's on the move.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really...
Makes a grab and room to run. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With the draw, it's Patterson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. 6-7.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bow his way in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross.
Wow.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll be brought down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The throw to the outside is complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Davis. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
That's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the catch, it's Terry. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's not what this defense was hoping for, man. They got to find a way to get the ball back to their offense. They've already dug themselves a hole, and now 3 plays, 3 first downs. Man, they've got to find...
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the running back able to get his hands on it, but what he couldn't do is keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Baker. Makes a catch. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time.
Oh, a lot of space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They want to throw it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something.
Caught, and he's got... Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll ride Davis here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams open on the right side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Montgomery. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
On target.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Snags it and he's open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Patterson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Dropping back, it's Boley. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. 2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide? And I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Running inside, it's Davis. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other. over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.